Yo, what's up guys? It's Ryan from the Salvajee Cartel. Welcome back to another Titanfall 2 tech test video. I'm going to be talking about the leveling up system, the prestige system in Titanfall 2, and mainly just what I want, what I expect from it. Titanfall 2 and most shooters, right? Like if they don't have something to keep you playing like as time passes, then the game is going to get boring and stale from time to time. And I'm pretty sure, Titanfall 2 might get boring for some time. And then, of course, what's this thing called? We're going to get some DLC and, things are going to get spicy again. Because, in a way, I've never really played a shooter that has stayed interesting pretty much throughout the entire year. Unless it's Modern Warfare 3. I mean, for me, that game was just great and amazing. I don't know. I was very addicted to that game, I think, because yeah, all Call of Duties pretty much have that season where, you don't really want to play them. But Modern Warfare 3, I just played it constantly. And one of the main reasons why I played Modern Warfare 3 a lot is because of the weapon progression, right? And quite honestly, when I first saw Titanfall 2, and I saw that the weapons had levels and all that stuff, I was kind of worried because in a way, when it comes down to getting attachments for my weapons and camouflages for my weapon, I want to work for that shit, I want to get 10 kills and unlock the red dot sight. I want to get 25 kills and unlock the silencer, I want to work for my stuff. But then I was like, well, when it comes down to leveling up the weapon, it's kind of just going to be the same thing because, maybe after 10 kills, the weapon goes up to level 1. So then, I started worrying less, and I also realized, Modern Warfare 3, it had the leveling weapon system as well, and Titanfall 2 has it, so I don't really have anything to worry about. But anyways, like I was saying, one of my favorite things about Modern Warfare 3 was the level up weapon system, right? And the main reason for this is because when you reach a specific level with your weapon, then you were able to pretty much, get the gold camos for it. Pretty much when you reach the last level with the weapon, you were able to, what's this thing called? You had everything for the weapon, right? And I don't know if I did this or not, but I'm pretty sure that in Modern Warfare 3, you have every single weapon with the gold camo, right? And that's another reason why I kept playing Modern Warfare 3 like over and over and over again, right? Because having all of the gold camos, having everything for my weapons, it's, something that kept me entertained. And I really do hope that Titanfall 2 has this system. Like, I really hope that, after you reach, like, the final level with your weapon, that, you can, like, prestige the weapon so you can level up the weapon to a higher level. I don't know. I hope they do something like that, right? Because, I don't want to get the weapon to the last level and then just never use the weapon ever again. Like, I want a reason to keep on prestiging the weapon, because if I have a reason to keep on prestiging the weapon, I don't know, maybe to like weapon prestige 10 or maybe weapon version 10, then I'm going to, still play the game. And like I said, I'm still going to have things to do. I'm still going to have a purpose to play the game rather than just playing the games because I simply want to play it, right? And that actually leads me to my next point. The progression, okay, as in the leveling up system that Titanfall 2 has. If you guys have not checked that out, I made a video. It's in the Titanfall 2 playlist. The Titanfall 2 will have infinite levels. So Steve Fukuda, I believe he's the game director for Titanfall 2. He specifically said that Titanfall 2 was going to have, like, there was no cap for the progression in Titanfall 2, which pretty much means that there's infinite levels in the game. And he said that, after you reach a specific level, like, you're going to pretty much reset back to, I guess you could say, version 1 level 1, and then after you reach the last level version 1, you're going to go to a version 2 level 1 and stuff like that, right? So I guess you could say, let's take Call of Duty as an example because it's like the easiest example and something that everyone can relate to. It's going to be, prestige 1 level 1, prestige 2 level 2. But here's the thing, right? No Man's Sky, it has, I guess you could say, in a way, almost infinite planets because, it's Quintillion. But let's face it, no one is ever going to explore all of those Quintillion planets. I mean, maybe like 5 years from now, but as of now, no one is going to explore 18 Quintillion planets. And long story short, all of those planets are not going to be the same thing as... Oh, actually, yeah, they will. But anyways, this is what I'm trying to say. Titanfall 2 will have infinite levels, right? But will that even matter? Like, will that be a good thing? Okay, because here's the thing. If there's infinite levels, but no rewards. Like if I can just keep leveling up my character like over and over and over again, and there's pretty much no reason for me to keep on leveling up my character except bragging rights, it's going to get to a point where I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to stop leveling up my character, because the reality is that, you know, there really is no point of leveling up my character anymore, right? And that's like another thing that I want in my wish, is like I want there to be a reason for me to like prestige in Titanfall 2. Like I want, you know, if I prestige, I want to feel special, right? Like I want to have something that the other person is not going to have. I want to have a title, I want to have an emblem that the other person is not going to have, you know? I want bragging rights. I mean, in a way, I've said this before, but that's what shooter games are all about. You know, shooter games are all about bragging rights. I have this, you don't have that. I have this weapon and this camo, you don't have that. I accomplished this, I didn't accomplish that. You know what I mean? So mainly what I'm trying to say is that if the game has prestiges, then I really do hope that there's a reason for me to prestige and for me to reach version, I don't know, 1000 something, okay? So yeah, so infinite levels really isn't like a turn on for me, right? Because if the game has infinite levels and there's a point where you don't really get anything out of it, like, you know, there's no point of prestiging, like there's no point of reaching, you know, version 1000 something, right? And the reason for that is because, yeah, you know, you can use it for bragging rights, but is that really gonna matter? Like, are people really going to give a shit? Chances are that they're not, okay? The next thing that I want to talk about is custom classes. So Call of Duty has this thing where you like pay them, I guess you could say $2. I think it was, you know, $3. I don't know, $3, $2, and then you have custom classes. Yeah, I guess you could say Titanfall could do that too. But if you prestige in this game, like I want to get more classes, right? Like I want to get one extra class. So like for example, we start off with 5 custom classes. If I prestige, I want to get a 6th one, and you know, a 7th one, and an 8th one, and stuff like that, okay? And the reason for that is because when I was playing the Titanfall 2 tech test, like I had a class for the sniper, for the light machine gun, for the shotgun, for the assault rifle, and then the submachine gun, right? And I was like, holy shit, I wish I had extra class lots, because I want to create a class for, like, you know, the other sniper, the D2 double take, but I don't want to delete my crabber setup, you know what I mean? So I hope we do get custom classes, you know, as we prestige. I'm pretty sure we will, but, you know, it's a wish list, so I still have to say it anyway. But yeah, I guess you could say that's pretty much it when it comes down to my wish list. Look, mainly to summarize the video, what I want is, with the weapon level up system, like I want something that's going to keep me motivated to actually keep on working on leveling up my weapons. And the same thing when it comes down to the leveling system and the prestige system, since they pretty much said that the game is going to have infinite levels, okay? I just don't want Titanfall 2 to be like Destiny. Destiny is a game that I play for 2 months and I don't come back to it within like 8 months, because 8 months after it's when they added content, you know? I want Titanfall 2 to be a game that I can keep playing it every single day, because there's something for me to do. I always want something to do in Titanfall 2, and I thought I'd just make this video sharing with you guys my thoughts. So are you guys going to be getting Titanfall 2? Let me know in the comment sections. Do you guys have like any specific wishes when it comes down to the level up and progression system of Titanfall 2? Let me know in the comments as well. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like. The Titanfall 2 playlist as well as the Titanfall 2 tutorial playlist will be in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like, subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel for my Titanfall 2 content and more shooter related type content, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Peace out.